Hello, friends. It has been a couple of weeks, a month by now, since I have posted, and honestly, the break was needed. I have been feeling God nudging me to slow down and be more intentional, to protect my peace and just stop rushing through motherhood and homemaking. And trust me, those aren't things you easily are able to stop doing for good in just a day or two. This will be an ongoing journey. It's going to take time. I wanted to let you guys know that I stepped back because I didn't want to create just to create. I want this channel to truly help moms and encourage you in your faith, in your homes, and the everyday moments that can be overwhelming. So I just needed a break that I have honestly never taken since I started this YouTube channel about 4 years ago. So these past few weeks, I've just been praying, asking the Lord to refine my heart and show me what He wants for this space. I really want Refining Daily to become more than a YouTube channel. I want it to be a place where mothers feel seen, encouraged, where they can have a laugh, but also be reminded of Jesus in their everyday rhythms. This break really helped me realize that homemaking isn't about perfection. It's about God meeting us in the middle of the real, messy, ordinary moments. That's the heart behind this channel. So it's funny how one small space can collect so much, like this freezer, and how clearing it out really does kind of help clear your mind. And this freezer felt exactly like my mind, cluttered, overdue for a reset, and needing a little intention. So that's why I chose to start right here in my freezer, and we are diving in to decluttering and then just reorganizing it, just having a fresh reset and start. And a lot of times the first step to get that reset is just removing what doesn't belong anymore, whether it's something in your routine or in your home or in your freezer that doesn't belong, that's gone bad, whatever it is. Getting a reset just means removing things that don't belong anymore and zeroing in on the things that do matter. Once everything was out, I wiped everything down, and I don't know what it is, but there's something therapeutic about cleaning a space top to bottom. It's like your mind exhales a little bit and you can just breathe a little bit easier, and that breathing is just a little bit lighter because you feel the load is a little bit lighter. I know it's crazy, but it really does feel that way. If you're feeling overwhelmed, Mama, you're not alone. Sometimes we all need a small little reset. Not perfection, just one step, one little small reset, one little thing checked off of our list. God meets us just right there. So a good scripture that helps us remember this concept is Psalm 23:3. He renews my strength. He guides me along right paths. Have you ever hit a point where everything feels cluttered? Not just like your home or your room, but even your heart, your mind, all of it. That's where I've been, friends. That's where I've been living. I kind of explained in the last couple of videos just a heaviness and things that I was just kind of sorting through. Just life's been heavy. I know I'm not alone in that. I've talked to a lot of friends that have felt that way, but I just needed the pause. I needed the room to breathe, pray, and let God settle my spirit again. And today, as I started with something as simple as resetting my freezer, it reminded me that God often begins renewing us in the quiet, ordinary places, like motherhood, like homemaking. So for me, today feels like both a return and a new beginning. Over this break, I've been really thinking about and working quietly behind the scenes to make this channel more of a home, a place where overwhelmed moms can find peace, faith, rhythms, encouragement, laughter, and joy, and practical help for real life homemaking. I want this to be a place of realness and openness with one another. My channel, Refining Daily, is slowly shifting into something deeper, something I'm genuinely excited about, something that is real, raw, natural, and just filled with encouragement and joy. So after getting the inside of my freezer good and clean, it was time to do the outside. I do not do this near enough. I need to do this a lot more often, but I went through with just like a multi-purpose cleaner first and then came back through with the glass cleaner. I have found that that works really well, the spray away to use on stainless steel. And then just remember when you're doing it to try and wipe with the grain of your appliance, whatever appliance you're wiping down. So that's what I was doing here. And also you will probably notice pumpkins and different things in this video. I have not caught up with some of the footage that I took before I took my little break. I had no intention of taking the break. It just kind of naturally happened. So I am still working through footage from in the fall, and we are now a couple of weeks away from Christmas. So if you're wondering what's going on there, that is just I'm going through some old footage. I want to make sure to use everything that I took the time to film and record. So we are still using that footage. The footage still applies to the concepts and topics that I am talking about. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that. Also, as we are moving forward, I would love to hear from you in the comments. What are some topics or things that you would like to discuss or would like me to talk about in the upcoming videos? I want your feedback. I want to know what's on your heart and what's a discussion you'd like to have. I would love to know the types of videos you'd like to see. If you're wanting some specific area of my house, me doing something in that or decluttering or organizing or whatever it is, let me know, because I would love to work those together. The topics you would like to hear along with the different areas you'd like to see me working in. So drop those down for me in the comments below. Next, I tackled the small hall closet. It's one of those spaces you open the door and instantly it just feels completely overwhelming. Does anybody else have a space like that? But it didn't take long. I had just kept putting it off, but it reminded me that sometimes even the tiniest resets can make a big difference. So quit putting them off. It's amazing how such a little reset can really improve your mood and help you feel better. So just a few minutes of clearing out and organizing this space just made it feel lighter, made it feel more put together, and it truly did not take me very long, and it made my brain breathe a little bit easier too. So it's a good reminder that our homes do reflect our hearts, and God cares about both. And so make sure that your heart and your home are both a reflection of God. If you've been in your own overwhelmed season, I want to remind you of Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Motherhood is heavy, homemaking is constant, and life gets loud and chaotic. But Jesus is gentle and he welcomes us, especially when we're tired. He calls us to come to him when we're weary, we're burdened, and he will give us peace. He will give us rest. Just depend on him, look to him, and he will give you that calm that we so desperately want. As I had gone through this closet, I was going through my house and kind of shopping at my house and seeing if I had any extra containers or bins that weren't being used, which I did. I had some from, I think, all of my kids' rooms, so I was able to repurpose those and put them in this closet to provide some more organization for like our winter gear. I had stuff for, adult hats and mittens and gloves and all of that, and then one for the kids. So I encourage you, to shop your house when you embark on a decluttering or organizing type project, and just see what you have around your house that maybe you could use to help contain things if they need a container or whatever it may be. Just always look in your house first before you go out to buy something for the project. Now, this was one of the main reasons I wanted to get in this closet, was to go through this because it was just busting at the seams. So I was going through and matching up like box lids to the box bottoms, like the different gift boxes, matching up, anything that needed to go together. So gift boxes, gift bags, going through the gift bags. I always save gift bags that we are given just to reuse them. And it's kind of a joke between me and my best friend because I think we've given each other back the same gift bag that they've given, and they just kind of go back and forth. But those things get expensive, and it all adds up, especially this day and age and how expensive things have gotten. So I save gift bags. So I was just going through, checking the condition of all of these bags and just making sure I had some organization to this. After a couple of months of things getting used, they just get in disarray, especially when more than one person is using them. So my kids would get in here to get stuff for wrapping gifts, and my husband, and so it just needed to be tidied up, make sure I got any trash out or any boxes that didn't have a lid, get those thrown out, any bags that were in bad condition, get those thrown out, and then just see if what bags I truly wanted to keep and what bags I wanted to get rid of. So just getting out the excess, anything we did not need, so we could make this work better. And then there was a ton of glitter in here, so I got my vacuum out and tried to get some of that out, but just trying to get a little order to this organizer, and then we are just about to wrap up this little closet project. And if you're craving a little more structure, peace, and encouragement, I am working on some things behind the scenes, some faith-rooted digital products that will help you create rhythms for your home and your heart, things for organization, things like the survival rhythms that I have had linked below. I called it my survival rhythms planner. I'm going to have a lot more things like that for you guys that will just help you, some quiet time resources, simple guides for overwhelmed moms, anything that I find helpful. I try to create some sort of a checklist or product for it for myself, and so I want to share those things with you as well. So they'll all be part of Refining Daily. They're coming soon. I will let you know as I roll them out. I have had some in the past over the summer and the beginning of the fall, so go back to some of my previous videos and go in the description box and you can find those if you want to link to them, because you can use them in any season really. And as I'm beginning to kind of wrap up in this closet, I was going to let you guys know, if you don't know what to do with your wrapping paper and your gift bags and things like this, I have found these hanging wrapping paper stations to be extremely helpful. I used to have 2 in here, but then I last year moved my Christmas wrapping paper. I have it in a separate one of these wrapping hanger things, and it's upstairs in my closet because I usually do all of my wrapping upstairs for Christmas. These are very, very useful, and I find them very helpful if you don't have a lot of space or you don't have room on the floor or anywhere else to use these, and hang them in a closet if you have the space. So what I'm doing here is just trying to thin it out a little bit. It'd gotten a little heavy, and then I try to keep all of like every other holiday and birthdays and all of those kinds of bags and wrapping paper down here, and then all of the Christmas stuff, like I said, upstairs in the other organizers. So that's what I'm doing, weeding out anything in this closet that was needing to be donated or decluttered or trashed. And you'll see here in a second, I get rid of quite a lot, and it just felt so good. Again, it was like my brain could breathe again after doing just these couple little spaces, a quick freezer reset one day and a quick closet reset the other day. It doesn't have to be big, huge products. It doesn't have to be big, huge projects. Just one little reset here, one little reset there makes a huge difference over time. Thank you so much for being patient with me during this time off and this break that I needed to take. It's been so good to do, and it's just something I didn't even realize how bad I needed it. I'm grateful that you are here, and I'm excited for this next season, for this channel, how it's evolving, for refining daily, and for this little community that God is creating here on in our little space of YouTube. I'm just so excited for all that's coming. If you're craving gentler homemaking, slow rhythms, and faith-filled encouragement, you're in the right place. I'm so glad to be back, and I will continue to do decluttering and organizing and all of those things, but we're just going to go at it at a different pace and with a lot more faith and encouragement sprinkled in to my videos. I just think that is so very important. I want to lean into that. I've done that since the beginning, but I'm leaning into it even more now. If this video brought you peace today, would you like it and give it a thumbs up? I'd love for you to subscribe so we can walk this homemaking journey together, and I would love to see you in my next video. And until next time, friends, take care.